This is how we came back from Haiti, and much more importantly, it's how a number of Haitian citizens and U.S. citizens were transported back to safety. Very importantly here, this is a transport plane full of people who were rescued, and we were told by the U.S. Air Force there were remaining seats. There are, in fact, empty seats on this aircraft as they couldn't fill it. It's a matter of getting people into the airport. We are above the U.S. East Coast. We're at altitude in midair on board a U.S. Air Force C-17 cargo jet, one of the workhorses of the airborne fleet. It's a cavernous cargo plane. It'll be going back and forth now, part of the air bridge that the U.S. has established. This particular aircraft is out of Charleston, South Carolina, and just before we took off out of Haiti, they announced to everyone on board that we are going to McGuire Air Force Base in New Jersey. Think of what that means for the folks on board. They left the heat of Haiti and the desperate, helpless atmosphere there. They are coming into the east coast of the U.S. in midwinter. Very, very cold temperatures. They will land at a welcoming center where there are Creole speakers. There are people to help them get their footing in the United States. Look at some of the scenes on board this aircraft. A father clutching a child. They're both huddling under a blanket. It's repeated over and over down the rows of passengers. People haven't had time to think about this experience or what awaits them. But this is the first bit of good news, the first ray of hope they have had for some time. Again, these flights will continue. We expect the aircraft to be full as Haitians and Americans will get out in this way. Above the East Coast on board the U.S. Air Force C-17, I'm Brian Williams, NBC News.